Oh, and our Secretary General, Attorney Roland Gulay, and Mr. Cyril Davitas. Thank you for joining us today, this morning here at the Century Park Sheraton, for the press conference for the Philippine Football Peace Cup 2012. Ako po si Ebon Ponson from the PFL, and I shall be moderating today's press conference. I'm sure that we all have a lot of questions, and for the first part of our press conference, we would like to beg your indulgence to please keep all the questions, the first part of our press conference, related to our Philippine Football Peace Cup and to our guest teams from Macau, Guam, and Chinese-Taipei, and also from the Philippines. And then after which, we will ask them to go on, and then we shall be answering questions, further questions in your minds. Now, to begin, I would like to ask each member on the table to please introduce yourselves briefly, starting from the coach of Macau, sir.
My name is Ping, head coach from Macau.
My name is Yuri, and I'm Macau.
Bob, do you want to teach?
No.
Today, my name is Jason Cullen. I'm the captain of the Guam national team.
My name is Gary White, head coach of the Guam national team.
You could pull off the, sir, if you could pull off the microphone from the stand, that might be more helpful.
First of all, to everyone, I'm Attorney Roland Gulay. I'm the General Secretary of the Philippine Football Federation. I'd like to welcome everyone. On behalf of our President, Mr. Manuel.
I'm Cyril Davitas, PFF General Coordinator for this conference.
I'm Chief Galidong, Team Captain, Philippines.
My name is Michael Weiss, Head Coach, Philippines National Team.
Chinese-Taipei head coach Jiang Muzai. Wang Yongshi.
Thank you very much, and I guess with that, before we start off the questions, we would like to also introduce, if he could please stand, Mr. Knut Hoffhoff from the Norwegian Embassy. Let's give him a big, big hand, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to open the press conference by stating that why our guest from the Norwegian Embassy is here today is because we are going to launch here in the Philippines, the second country ever, the Handshake for Peace. I would like to invite you please to step up here, give us just a 1 or 2 minute teaser on the Handshake for Peace and what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Knut.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here. The Handshake for Peace, it came up as an idea in Norway between the Football Federation of Norway and the Nobel Peace Institute. The Handshake for Peace, the concept is basically at the beginning of each match, we all know that the captains and the referee salute each other for having a fair play. The Handshake for Peace is the same concept, but that the captains and the referees meet after the match in a handshake for peace, showing with a symbolic gesture that the teams are able to meet again. They have had a fair play, and also that they are able to work together and work with the same values and symbolism for peace. The idea is that we want to do something great for the peace by starting with something small, a handshake. So I'm very glad that the competition here, the cup here, the Four Nations Cup, will introduce this. I took the chance for the beginning of the Peace Month and challenged the president of the Football Federation that why not introduce this as the second country in the world. What you might also would be interested in knowing that is that this procedure has been adopted by FIFA, and from the World Cup 2014 in Rio, all the teams will do this procedure. But here we are in the Philippines, and for the first, I think, international cup, Handshake for Peace has been formally introduced, so I'm very grateful for that. Thank you for your attention.
I have just asked Lou to stay on the table because there might be questions regarding the Handshake for Peace. With that, we'd like to open the floor to questions, again, regarding the Philippine Football Peace Cup. The mic is now open. It's just right there in the center of the hall. Please state your name and your connections in the media, and then the question.
Okay, to Norwegian friend, so we get called on the right one. I'm Bob Pedralbis of Malaya, senior sports writer. Could you illustrate the handshake for please, so that we can have a general idea of this?
Should we do it?
Yes, please.
Okay, this is the handshake.
All right. So this is going to be a peaceful press conference.
Yes.
All right. May we ask the coaches, players from respective teams? This is the first Peace Cup in the Philippines. My particular question will go to Mr. White, the Guam coach. How many players have you brought over from the time that you met the Ascals in Bacolod? And are there new faces in your team? Yes, sir.
So, majority of the players are similar to what we brought in June. We do have some new faces.
Yes.
We're close to full strength now. So it'll be interesting to see how the players gel prior to our semi-finals of the East Asian Football Championships in December. So, but 95% are the same players.
95%. Do you think, comparatively speaking, you were a little bit, they beat you soundly last time. Now this team is, as far as matches is concerned, is stronger, fitter compared to the team that you bought in June last year. In June recently.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by soundly. It was our first game together. Since then we've played the first round of the East Asian Championships and won it. We're on a very good confidence road right now. We've got stronger faces in the team, so it should be a more interesting game.
Can we ask an opinion of your player, sir, regarding the preparation and fitness of this team for this Peace Memorial?
We've worked extremely hard, no doubt. We're ready physically and mentally. We look forward to the opportunity to play the Ascals again, as well as Chinese-Taipei and Macau. We just played Macau, the EFF in Guam in July, and this will actually be a good opportunity for us to extend peace with them, because it definitely was a battle in July.
What position do you play, sir?
I play either striker or attacker.
Thank you.
For the Macau team, similar question. Compared to the Long Ten Cup last year, how many players have you brought over? And is it stronger compared to last year's Long Ten Cup?
I'm sorry, I'm translating for my colleague.
No problem. Just
You just told me that. Could you ask the question again?
how many players did is this team simplified? Is this team stronger compared to last year that played in the Long Ten Cup?
He told me that he brought some new players.
Okay.
Because I really like Frank Casal and couldn't come. But we trained very well, and He just has the confidence in us to do our best. Here we are.
Similar question to the Chinese-Taipei team. How many players did they bring over? And is this comparatively stronger compared to last year's long-term cup, which was held, of course, in your country?
Sorry.
Yes.
Can you
Is this team stronger compared to last year? New faces also compared to last year's long-term cup? Do you have new players?
my players?
Yeah, is this new team, a new team, or with new members? And is this stronger compared to last year's long team? Yes. Alright. Hopefully not lost in translation. Yes.
And stronger, we will be our great baby.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hopefully, we get her right. All right. So it's stronger. Okay. Her Weiss, your own assessment of our team, Ascos.
Yeah. We've been training now after a short break in the summer, again since our camp in Chicago, and we also have new faces, fresh faces in the team. We excluded 2 players for this tournament, and already on Saturday we had a test match, and we could see a very good spirit in the team. I hope this spirit can lead us to the tournament and hopefully being successful at the end of this week.
All right. Kitty, imong comment.
Siguro yung masasabi ko lang, yun nga sabi ni Coach Vice na we have new faces for the team, and yun, siguro mas malakas kami compare sa last long team cup.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now it'll be, sir.
Bob Guerrero from Yahoo Sports. I'd like to ask the Macau team. The Philippines has benefited a lot from Filipino players who have born and grown up abroad. Do you have some players on your Macau team who have also grown up abroad or have other ancestry aside from Macanese ancestry?
Mostly of our players of the team, they are all born in Macau, but some of us were mixed. For example, I'm half Portuguese, half Thai, and we have another player that is fully Portuguese, and that's about it. The rest, they're all Chinese.
How did you gain your Macau citizenship?
I was born in Macau.
Okay. Portuguese and Thai.
And Thai. My mother is Thai.
I see. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to ask now Coach Vice and GP. Are we going to see Demet Omproy play this week? And what can you say about him as a player?
I think Demetrius will win the hearts of the Filipino football community very quickly, as he has already won the hearts of coaching staff and players alike, not only as a football player, but also as a very warm and very nice person. And we are very happy to have him in the team. The same refers to Matt Wheel, who just landed 48 hours ago and already played very well last night. That will be very interesting to see for the Philippine football audience.
Thank you, Coach. Next question, sir.
My name is Noel Alamar. I'm with ABS-CBS News CNN. I would like to address my question to Attorney Kulay. I understand two of the Philippine teams are not playing
Sir, I'm sorry, sir. I apologize, but could we keep the questions first? First, we'll answer those questions later. But first, for the players who are playing now, the preparations of the teams. I'm sorry, sir. I really apologize. Yes, sir. Thank you. But again, for those who may have joined us slightly later, the questions while the other teams are here, let's keep them on the Philippine Football Peace Cup. Again, my apologies. Thank you. Next question, directed to any of our teams that are playing for this cup.
Good morning. This is for all the coaches and the players. I know the Philippines is the highest ranked team in this tournament, but honestly, who do you think is really the favorite here aside from being the home team? And how do you all assess your chances against the home team?
Okay, let's start on the other side this time. Let's start with Chinese-Taipei. Okay, while they confer, we will move on to Guam in the middle of the table.
I don't think any of the teams would be here if we didn't think we could win it. We're very positive. We're looking forward to the games. If I don't say my team, my players will kill me, so us.
Thank you, Coach. How about from Macau?
We just want to treat all the teams equally. We don't think the Philippines are favorite or us or one. We just want to play the games step by step and just do our best and try to win this time.
Thank you. How about you, Coach Rice, Chiefy?
Yes, of course. All teams they want a good result, and of course, the best team is the Philippines. Of course, we're here and we're in this is a preparation for a major tournament for coming this December, and yes, the Philippine team are very focused on that and ready for this tournament.
Thank you very much, Chiefy. And well, I believe the team from Chinese-Taipei is almost ready for their answer. While we're waiting, be ready with your next questions. Okay, I believe that there.
Excuse me. We think the Philippines is number one, but every team maybe win in soccer. So Chinese-Taipei, we will try, and then try. Maybe we lose the game, but we will learn from Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Perhaps we can. Okay. All right. Next question. Okay, Sir Juan again.
Coach White's, of course, this was here as part of our preparations for the Suzuki Cup, what do you intend to, at least for in relation to that tournament, what do you intend to achieve during this tournament in relation to our preparations for the Suzuki Cup?
Well, you have to take into consideration that, for example, the Guam match in June, we missed 7-8 players who played in the starting lineup. That gives chances to other players who didn't play so much. But we have fresh young players who are eager to show what they are capable of doing. And we have, as I earlier mentioned, Matt Wade, Dimitri Sumfroy, very interesting players coming in the Philippines. We are a little bit short in the defensive line, so we have to make some experiments, but also the players we will bring there, we have full confidence in them. And what I want to achieve is, as I do it always, I take one step at a time, I take one match after a time, we will analyze the opponents, and then we will try to find the right strategy to beat them. And if we beat all 3 opponents, we will be the championship winner of this tournament. That's a logical answer and my point of view. So more important than this is that the players really have match competition, because no training can ever replace a real game. And the teams, we have seen it in the past, are very close to each other. So especially us in the Philippines, apart from very few matches since I'm now here, we have clearly outplayed opponents. Even against Guam, we had a 3-0 result that could have been higher, but it could have also in the first 20-30 minutes could have been in a different direction, and that was with many professionals. So what I want to say is that the level is quite close, and anything can happen. But with the home advantage and with the spirit that I've seen in the last 6, 8, 10 weeks, I'm very, very positive that we can play nice football.
Who among the just for the record, who among the Filipino Americans that you trained in the U.S. camp are coming over to play in this particular club?
Dimitri Sumfroy and Matt Wade. These are the two.
Thank you very much. Now, as we all know that these teams, the coaches and players will be preparing on the football side of things, we shall now be asking for the last 3 questions, final 3 questions, so that we can set them free and do their duties as football players and coaches. Sir.
Yes, one question for Coach Gary White. Yes, you've coached extensively in CONCACAF, which is Central and North America. How close is the standard of football in this part of the world to CONCACAF?
Realistically, until you get to the top end of Asia, Japan, and China and Australia and those type of teams, CONCACAF is a very strong region with America, Canada, Mexico, Costa Rica. It's a very tough area, but Asia is definitely getting stronger. And I think it's great what the Philippines are doing, and really moving the game forward in this part of the world, which is really assisting us in Guam. So it's definitely growing.
One more question to all of the head coaches. It's a very difficult schedule, 3 games in 5 days. How do you cope with your training, with your conditioning? How do you adjust to be able to play so many games in such a short amount of time? To any of the head coaches, maybe to Coach Vice first.
Yeah, that is a good question actually.